Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Sydney here with you, and this is what masculinity looks like. So I don't know if you guys have been keeping a bit of an ear to the ground, but there's been some shit going down the last couple of days. There is now a feminist in charge of the Miss America contest. And that feminist has decided that because she's been having a number of women call in and say, I want to be part of your program, but I don't want to be in skimpy clothing or a swimsuit, so I can't join. In order to be more inclusive and try and smash those patriarchal norms of beauty, she's decided in her infinite wisdom that Miss America no longer needs to be a beauty pageant, but more a women's empowerment pageant, because like they don't have enough of those type of events. Like, I just can't even fathom what the fuck she was thinking. She's saying, you know, we want women to be judged on what comes out of their mouth, not what their outer beauty looks like. Right? Look, honestly, if this is what they're doing, I can see 2019 to like 2019 is gonna be the last year, right? The swimsuit competition gone. It's gonna be a bunch of fat feminist cunts walking around spouting bullshit. Right? They should just cancel it. Feminism has ruined it, as Ralph Wiggum just says. The evening gown, gone. Swimsuit competition, gone. Right? The reason that people watch the Miss America pageant, let me tell you what that reason is. Because they want to see pretty women strut around in a fucking evening gown and swimsuit. And they don't care. People don't care if they're intelligent. That's how evolution works. Women want to fuck guys that are more intelligent than them. And guys want to fuck women that look good. Come on. Like, we're not trying to hold them back. Not even about that. But for God's sake, if a dumb chick wants to get fucked by a rich, smart dude, so what? Right? Standards mean nothing to feminists anymore. A woman can be 25 years old with a BMI of 18%. Everyone's like, oh, you go, girl. You're amazing. Right? How many times do you hear women spouting bullshit to their own fucking friends, right? Like, my friends come to me. They say, hey, bro, just want to get your advice on something. Do you think I'm being a little bit too full on with this? And I'll be, fuck yeah, you're being a little bit too full on, dude. You need to pull that shit back. Wake up to yourself. And let me tell you where you're going wrong. There, advice taken. Thank you. Thank you, Sydney. I appreciate you for being honest with me. Then you get women. And yes, there's the odd exception to the rule that actually values an honest opinion, but that's becoming an increasing minority. Right? Like, feelings trump facts every time these days. They're just jealous. Right? Also known as jelly, which coincidentally happens to wobble, you know, like when you get like a little slap. Shit, man. Man, feminists are just ruining everything. Oh yeah, they're smashing that patriarchy, all right? Smash that patriarchy. Right? Oh, let's smash the patriarchy by enabling fat women to die sooner and win competitions that they're not even qualified for. Right? But what's going to happen, right? Look, we're going to get to the stage where you're going to have feminists coming and sitting in on weddings. Right? So that if the groom, God forbid, mentions anything about his bride being beautiful, patriarchy! Patriarchy! Unfair beauty standards! You only care about her because she's beautiful, not because she's smart. Fuck off. Or as Russell Peters would say, fuck off. Bullshit. If any of you guys have ever seen Russell Peters, you know what I'm talking about. Right, you're gonna have feminists running the social security system, and only fat, ugly people can get welfare. Right? Only fat, ugly people can get health care. Only fat, ugly people soon are going to be able to get jobs. Think I'm kidding? Watch what happens. Watch what happens. I know shit that some of you don't know. I've seen it. I've seen the patterns. I understand what's going on. MGTOW is exploding, gentlemen. It's exploding not only online, but it's propagating in real life. People are going MGTOW in record numbers, even when they don't know they're going MGTOW. Men are fed up. So many women are starting to realize they've been lied to by feminism. We have record numbers of women that are saying, yeah, I'm not a feminist. Record numbers. Thousands upon thousands upon thousands of men saying no to this bullshit from a bunch of fat, stupid women that sat through a few feminist theory classes and think they know what's going on in the world now. Newsflash, sweetheart. Whatever you want to be fucking called. Newsflash. Like, the world doesn't change because you're mentally ill. People don't give a shit about this bullshit you're spouting about the patriarchy. Like, I actually found an article yesterday. Like, I'm always saying that I find shit and I'm gonna do a video on it, but then I don't get time because I've got so many topics. Like, I'm just constantly overflowing with stuff to talk about. Every day there's like 10 new things and I'm like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, guys? So, and it was talking about and this particular article, it let the truth about feminism slip. Right? It's not about, there's no patriarchy. They just don't want people to be sexist, right? They don't want people to hold them accountable for anything. They don't want people to say, well, you know, you might actually have to start pulling your weight since you've got this equal pay, since you've got equal opportunity, since you've got all the shit that men have got more, you kind of need to start doing some of the same stuff that men do, right? And nobody told them that in order to achieve that, they didn't need to start looking like men. They didn't need to start cutting their hair short. They didn't need to start growing beards and underarm hair. Right? Nobody told them that bit. Right? Whoever was in charge that day fucked up. So now we've got women walking around not wanting to identify as a woman because she thinks she's going to be oppressed. And she thinks that if she identifies as a man, that she's going to get more pay. And they think that if they don't identify as a woman, They're not going to be held back. There's going to be no glass ceiling. Newsflash, moron, there's no glass ceiling to begin with. You don't need to worry about being held back. Women are making more than men up to the age of 30. Right, we got more female college graduates than ever before, right? 70% of college graduates are female. And I love how so many of them are doing gender studies and saying, oh, societal norms. Societal norms forces men into STEM fields and women into other stuff. It's like, well, okay, if you're so aware of these social norms, why the fuck are you doing a gender studies degree, you moron? Why are you not doing an engineering degree? Oh, that's right, because the patriarchy is holding you back from free fucking choice, spastic. Next winner of Miss America is going to be a cross-dressing fucking land whale feminist. They're probably going to, you know, probably going to be in a wheelchair as well. Because they had their legs cut off because they were trans-abled. Or some bullshit like that. Like, this is the level of mental illness we have achieved with feminism. Oh, man. I just don't even know anymore. Yeah, thank you, Ralph Wiggum. Smash that like button, man. I got 13 of you here and only 6. How many truth bombs does Sydney have to drop to get a damn like up in this bitch? Guys, we need men to hear the word. The only way we're going to hear it is if these videos trend. The only way we're going to get these videos to trend is if you hit this thumbs up button, if you hit the subscribe button, if you hit the bell next to the subscribe button, if you share these videos with your friends, if you find them amusing, if you find them entertaining, if you find them educational, if you find them real as fuck, share them. Wow, I was swearing a lot this morning. But that's cool. It's just absolutely insane that they're ruining Miss America to virtue signal to a couple of fat bitches who won't get off the couch and stop eating KFC. Right? And here's the funny thing. Women are like, oh, we're held to these unfair beauty standards. Guess who are the ones that criticize these women the majority of the time? Right? It's not guys going, you know what? You know what? You just, you know, you're not pretty enough, right? We're like, well, you know, you can be whatever you want to be, but I just don't want to fuck you, right? It's other women that are being the most judgmental. Why do these suckers fall for this every morning? There's like a merge lane that goes for like 200 meters and I just overtake everyone. No worries. Man, this is what I'm talking about, right? They're the sheep, I'm the 1%, because they know what's going on. They're just following everyone else blindly. All right. So yeah, you're gonna have a bunch of fat feminists talking about how they, right? Instead of like you've got look, even look, the current Miss America pageants sometimes aren't overly smart, but they're sweet and they're attractive, right? They're nice people. They've got good hearts, generally speaking, right? And that's typically, you know, you wouldn't get one who is a total bitch, right? Because they're all attractive, right? But the personality is what makes them stand out. Not their intellect, their personality, right? Because we should be judging people on personality, right? And I would largely agree with that. You know, you get a lot of these women saying, you know, I want to end world poverty, you know, I want to feed kids in Africa. It's like, they've got no clue how they're going to do it, but that's what they want, right? So they want what I would consider to be virtuous outcomes, right? Not once do you ever hear any of them saying, I want to smash that fucking patriarchy because they wouldn't hire me to be a swimsuit model because I'm a size 22. Those misogynistic fucks. Right? Nobody's doing that. Spastics. So, you're now gonna have a bunch of women, bunch of land whales, no bikinis, no evening gowns, sitting around going, I'm gonna smash that patriarchy by making sure that men don't get paid more than women. I'm gonna smash patriarchy by, you know, by ending toxic masculinity. It's like, bitch, who's the masculine one here, me or you? You look like 5 men, like put together in a pile and then melted into one blob. You sound like 5 men, right? You sound like a man with 5 different personalities, right? One of those has NPD, narcissistic personality disorder. Actually, probably all of them has that, to be honest. Where to from here, guys? I know I'm not going to be tuning into Miss America. You watch, he's going to die. Next minute, because there's going to be a lot of Americans who don't know. Who don't know that Miss America has been infiltrated by feminist SJWs. It's typical with women, right? Call them hot, right? Say, oh, you know, you're hot. I'll say you're hot to a woman. Another one turns around and says, no, you can't say that. That's reinforcing gender stereotypes, right? That's reinforcing a patriarchal view of, you know, traditional beauty, right? And that's not what we should be judged upon. We should be judged on our intellect. Well, if you're getting judged on your intellect and your intellect is based on feminist theory, then you're not going to win very many competitions, are you? Because you're a moron. Right? Yeah. Now got to pay fat women a lot too, because not paying them a lot means that you're discriminating against them because they're not beautiful. Right? No one can have a big salary. It's not permitted. It's not allowed. Right? You have to make me a star. And if you don't make me a star, nobody can be a star. Because I deserve it. Because my mum said that I'm beautiful and I'm smart and I can be anything I want to be. Well, how about you become a gym junkie? Oh, that's right. You don't want to be a gym junkie. You don't want to get slim. You want to be a fat cunt. I actually had a conversation with a woman the other day, right? This woman's in her mid-30s, right? She's wall smashed now. She's a single mom. And no disrespect to chunky chicks, if that's what you want to be. But don't be chunky because someone told you that you had to be because they did a feminist theory class and got taught by some moronic SJW, right? We don't want all girls to be rakes. We need some titties and ass, right? It's beautiful. There's like there's a spectrum, right? But the spectrum got way too heavy at one end, right? Yan Ling saying, and one chick he used to know always shamed chicks for being, yeah, so one chick he used to know always shamed chicks for being narcissistic. Then she got surgery and lost weight. Guess who floods Instagram now with selfies and attacks fatties? Exactly. Women are the one attacking the fat girls. women are attacking beautiful girls, they're attacking fat girls, they're attacking smart girls, they're attacking dumb girls. Men are just sitting back and watching the fireworks. We're just sitting back and going, fuck that, I'm staying out of that bullshit. I'm not getting involved. Fuck that. Right? Women are the ones imposing unfair beauty standards on other women. Women are, like, who do you think writes the beauty magazines? Right? It's not a bunch of MGTOW. It's a bunch of women with fake lips, fake tits, fake asses, fake up all over their face. Right? Women attack the ones they love. Right? More than a half of the children killed across the Western world are killed by women. And they kill their own children. And that's after they're out of the womb, right? There's millions more children being killed that aren't even born yet. But I'm not going to go into the abortion debate, right? Because I don't really care. As long as I don't have any illegitimate children, I'm good. One's for you, God botherer. And you know, women are constantly, you know, trying to do, you know, trying to get better jobs. Right? They're trying to, some of them are trying to lose weight. Some of them are trying to get pretty. Some of them are trying to get more exposure on social media. Why, you ask? Why? Right? They think it's because they're trying to improve themselves most of the time. But most of the time, they're just trying to get validation from, you guessed it, other women. Can you fathom how ridiculous this is? That men are getting blamed for unfair beauty standards when women are the ones setting those standards? Like, that's the next level of bullshit right there. As a matter of fact, right, I'm going to posit that some of us guys are doing things for the validation of other women. Sometimes for the validation of other men as well. So, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to put a video link in the description below, and I want every single one of you to go and check it out. It's about 15 minutes long, but it will blow you away. It was very much in line with my video the other day that I did. You know, the one where I got all passionate and shit. That happens a lot though. But for those of you who are my avid watchers, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, hang on. There we go. Dip that mirror down so I don't hit the curb. That was a smooth reverse park. That was a good stretch. Yeah. You're right, second chance. And for most single mothers, I know a couple of single mothers who don't take any government benefits, who provide for themselves and their children or child. But most of them are, you know, taking something from the government, whether it's in family tax rebates or whether it's in, you know, getting money from the father in child support or getting single parenting payments or whatever the case may be, right? Most single mothers are not independent. They're reliant on others to provide money for them, to provide the monies. Anyway, guys, I'm going to bounce. I'm going to go inside, make myself a coffee. I got an early start today. You guys may notice my video is a little bit earlier than before. Oh, yawn. You want a selfie? You want that selfie face? Hang on, I'll screenshot this so I can see for myself. Damn it, that's some blue steel right there. Holy shit. Man, if you guys could see that screenshot I got, holy crap. Smile, my precious. All right, guys. All right. We're going to leave you to it, right? Enough with the antics. I got to bounce. But if you want to donate, you know where to go. Patreon.com/SydneyMGTOW. $1 a month helps a lot, guys. And Twitter.com/SydneyMGTOW. If you want to check out some of the stuff that I've been sharing lately, it's interesting stuff. In probably about an hour or so, I'm going to have the link in the bottom there for the video that I want you guys to watch, the 15-minute video I just mentioned a couple of minutes back. It is amazing. It tells you exactly what you need to hear in terms of stopping looking for validation from others and starting to focus on what's important to you and what matters to you. All right, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you all of you. Big love. And I'll see you next time. Peace.